All right. So people don't normally think of Iggy iguanas in Christmas time. But actually, when Miss Willie lived in Cuba, the iguanas would come out and we would feed them red berries and things like that at Christmas because that was like a treat for them. So we'd give them all kinds of red berries to eat and stuff as a Christmas present. So iguanas are around all year long. And since we're doing letter I this week, I wanted to read a story called Sara, Sidney, Corinna, Schiller. It's a really cool story, and she's like a cousin to our friend Iggy, okay? So I actually know the person that wrote this book, and this is her real iguana that lived with her. So this is a story about her. She was really cool. Sara, Sidney, Corinna, Schiller, the most beautiful iguana in the world, by Pam Schiller and Tamara Bryant. And the pictures are drawn by Joe Body. And this is the title page. Sara, Sidney, Corinna thinks she's the most beautiful iguana in the whole world. And you know what? She is. Look how pretty she is. Having a hard time turning the page. Sara, Sidney, like the view. Whoops, Miss Willie's having a hard time with this book. Sara, Sidney likes the view from her window high above the street where she lives. She lives in like a kind of a suburb, so she can see out her upstairs window to the other families. Isn't that cool? On a warm, sunny day, Sara, Sidney goes outside. She has a special area outside that she can go to. She thinks she's the queen of the jungle behind her house. Sometimes Sara, Sidney likes to roam, but no matter how far from her perch she goes, she can always find her way back to her favorite spot in the house. Sara, Sidney loves to lounge by the swimming pool. She doesn't understand why the people there stare at her. I guess you don't see iguanas at the swimming pool very often. When I lived on the island of Cuba, we would see them on the beach all the time. So you kind of got used to seeing them around. Sometimes Sara, Sidney liked to stroll through her neighborhood. She always would take her human friend along. Sara, Sidney loves to watch TV with her friends Tigger and Patches. When Sara, Sidney closes her eyes, she thinks she can't see because we can't see her. She closes her eyes, and when she doesn't want to be bothered, she just pretends that we can't see her. Look at that, isn't that cool? When Sara, Sidney gets lonesome for another iguana, she knows exactly where to find one. Right in the mirror, huh? Sara, Sidney knows that she is the most beautiful iguana in the whole wide world. The end. Let me tell you a few things about iguanas that you might not know. Okay, iguanas are active during the day and they sleep at night, just like we do. They have a flap under their chin that's called a dewlap. The little thing that moves, see? See that right there? That's a dewlap. Iguanas eat leaves, fruits, vegetables, and insects. Sara, Sidney's favorite foods are broccoli and bananas. She also loves squash and chrysanthemum leaves. Iguanas can grow to be 6 feet long. Sara, Sidney is 4 feet 4 inches long. She was only 6 inches long when her owner got her. She was a baby. Green iguanas like Sara, Sidney live a long time, about 15 years. Iguanas lay eggs. Wow. Iguanas usually live near trees, in trees near water. They lie lazily on the branches. In Cuba, they would hide in the bushes and lie on the beach. When something scares them, they jump in the water to hide. Iguanas use their tails like lashes. If you scare one, they might hit you with their tail. Iguanas use their tails. Oh, excuse me. Sara Sidney Corinna Lovelace started out as Sidney Schiller, but her owner thought because she thought she was a boy, but turned out she was a girl. So they gave her a nice longer name. When her and then she added a name when her owner got married. So that's why she has such a very long name. Isn't that cool? And she is a very important part of the family, just like all of our pets are. All right. That's it. Thank you guys. You did a great job listening.